When you picture England, what comes to mind? Is it the classic postcard shots of London? Maybe a quick glimpse of Stonehenge? Well, let's be honest, that's just scratching the surface. What about the quiet medieval lanes where the timber-framed houses lean in to whisper secrets? Or the ancient, rugged coastline where dinosaurs left their footprints? So many visitors just hop between the same few famous spots, but they miss out on the places that really capture the heart of this country. Today, that changes. We're counting down the 15 best places to visit in England, mixing the absolute must-see icons with some hidden gems you probably won't find in a standard guidebook. It's time to plan an adventure that goes a little deeper. The countdown begins. Number 15, Arundel. We're kicking things off in Arundel, a market town in West Sussex that feels like it's been pulled from the pages of a storybook. You can't miss the magnificent castle, which got its start way back in 1067, or the stunning cathedral on the opposite hill. But the real charm is found in the smaller moments. You could spend a whole afternoon just exploring the antique shops along Tarrant Street, renting a little rowboat on Swanbourne Lake, or finding the Black Rabbit pub for a pint ride on the River Arun. It's the perfect English town experience that's somehow still flying under the radar. Number 14. Durham. Heading north, we land in Durham, a city that delivers a huge dose of history without the overwhelming crowds. Its skyline is all about the dramatic cathedral and castle, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, sitting high above a bend in the River Wear. But beyond these giants, the city's real magic unfolds in its quiet, winding lanes and riverside paths. A bit of a local secret is to explore beyond the main peninsula. You'll discover gorgeous green spaces like the gardens at Crook Hall or the peaceful ruins of Finchale Priory, a 13th century gem nestled by the river. Durham is proof that some of England's greatest treasures are the ones hiding in plain sight. Number 13. Hadrian's Wall. Okay, let's take a big step back in time. We're talking Roman Empire big. Stretching 73 miles across the wild, rugged landscape of northern England is Hadrian's Wall, the empire's northern frontier. This isn't just a pile of stones, it's basically an open-air museum. Hiking any part of the wall path gives you these breathtaking, windswept views and a real connection to history. For the full experience, check out Housesteads, the most complete Roman fort in Britain, or the archaeological site of Vindolanda, where they're still digging up Roman treasures. It's a raw, beautiful, and profoundly historic adventure. Number 12. Manchester. From ancient frontiers to modern vibes, our next stop is Manchester. Famous for its legendary music scene and industrial heritage, this city is the cultural heartbeat of the North. You'll find Manchester's soul in the Northern Quarter, a neighborhood just buzzing with creative energy. Here, old red brick warehouses are now home to independent boutiques, cool record shops, and some of the best coffee in the city. Get lost in Affleck's, a multi-story maze of independent stalls, or catch a gig at an iconic venue. Manchester is a city that never stands still, and its energy is completely contagious. Number 11. Liverpool. As a UNESCO City of Music, Liverpool will forever be linked to the Beatles. And you should absolutely visit the legendary Cavern Club or dive into the band's history at the Beatles Story Museum. But Liverpool's musical spirit goes way beyond the Fab Four. The city that gave us the Merseybeat sound is still a hotbed for live music. Venues like the Jacaranda and Zanzibar are where you'll find new and emerging artists, proving that music is still the city's very pulse. Beyond the music, the redeveloped Royal Albert Dock is a stunning waterfront spot, packed with museums and galleries that tell the story of Liverpool's rich maritime past. Number 10. Windsor. Just a quick trip from London, you'll find Windsor, a town that's basically shorthand for royalty. It's the home of Windsor Castle, the oldest and largest inhabited castle on the planet. And while the castle is clearly the main attraction, there's more to this town than its famous fortress. Take a walk down the Long Walk in Windsor Great Park for that iconic castle view, or cross the river to its sister town, Eton, and see the famous Eton College. It's a perfect dose of royal history mixed with charming riverside life. Number 9. The Jurassic Coast. Get ready to have your mind blown by 185 million years of history packed into 95 miles of incredible coastline. The Jurassic Coast, a UNESCO World Heritage Site stretching from East Devon to Dorset, is a geology geek's dream. You'll find iconic landmarks like the massive stone arch of Durdle Door and the perfectly secluded Lulworth Cove. But the coast holds a special secret for those with a bit of patience: fossils. Head to the beaches near Lyme Regis or Charmouth, especially after a storm, and you could literally find your own piece of prehistory, like an ammonite or belemnite. If you're new to it, there are guided fossil walks to show you the ropes. Number 8. Cornwall and St. Ives. Tucked away on the southwestern tip of England, Cornwall almost feels like its own country. With its dramatic cliffs, golden beaches, and a wild, artistic vibe, it's a paradise for surfers, hikers, and creative types. The town of St. Ives is the region's artistic heart, a beautiful tangle of narrow cobbled streets, fishermen's cottages, and top-notch galleries. It's all bathed in this special, clear light that has attracted artists for more than a century. Beyond the towns, you can discover hidden coves, the giant futuristic domes of the Eden Project, and the incredible clifftop Minack Theatre. Cornwall is where England's wild side really comes out to play. Number 7. The Lake District. A landscape of pure, poetic beauty, the Lake District is England's largest national park and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's a breathtaking patchwork of shimmering lakes, soaring mountains, which are called fells here, and lush green valleys. This is heaven for walkers and hikers of every skill level. For a fairly easy walk with a huge payoff, the trail around Buttermere gives you storybook scenery without a huge climb. If you want more of a challenge, the hike up Lowrig Fell offers stunning panoramic views of Windermere and the Langdale Pikes. Whether you're boating on the lake, visiting the homes of William Wordsworth or Beatrix Potter, just finding a quiet bench to soak it all in, the beauty of the Lake District is simply timeless. Number 6. Cambridge. Graceful, elegant, and buzzing with brainy energy, Cambridge is a city shaped by its world-famous university. The best way to see it? Just start walking. Get lost exploring the incredible architecture of colleges like King's College and its jaw-dropping chapel, or the historic Trinity College. And you can't leave without trying your hand at punting on the River Cam. Gliding past the famous college backs gives you those picture-perfect views you've seen on postcards. And don't forget to check out the bustling Market Square, which has been the heart of the city for centuries. Number 5. Oxford. Known as the City of Dreaming Spires, Oxford is Cambridge's age-old rival and another of the world's most famous university towns. Architectural marvels like the Radcliffe Camera and the Bodleian Library are absolute must-sees. But the real Oxford is found when you duck into its hidden alleyways and cobbled backstreets. Go find a historic pub like the Turf Tavern, which is tucked away down a tiny lane, or climb the tower of the University Church of St. Mary the Virgin for the absolute best view over the city. For a bit of peace, take a walk through Christ Church Meadow or find Port Meadow, an ancient field where you can even go for a wild swim in the river. Number 4. York. Walking through York is like walking through time itself. This ancient walled city is a perfectly preserved treasure chest of medieval, Viking, and Roman history. The massive York Minster, one of the most magnificent cathedrals in the world, towers over everything. From there, just let yourself get lost in the maze of narrow streets, especially the Shambles. This incredibly preserved medieval street, with its leaning, timber-framed houses, was once where the city's butchers lived and worked. The name, Shambles, is thought to come from flesh shambles, the shelves butchers used to display their meat. The butchers are long gone, but that magical, historic atmosphere is still there. Alright, we're down to the final 3. It's been quite a journey through England's famous landmarks and its best-kept secrets. So, what do you think is the number 1 spot in England? Let me know in the comments below. And if you've added a few new places to your travel list, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next adventure. Number 3. The Cotswolds. If you close your eyes and picture the perfect English countryside, you're probably picturing the Cotswolds. This huge region is officially an area of outstanding natural beauty, known for its rolling green hills, gentle streams, and ridiculously pretty villages built from honey-colored stone. Sure, villages like Bibury, which William Morris once called the most beautiful village in England, are famous for a reason. But the real joy of the Cotswolds is just discovering your own favorite spot. Check out the quieter sister villages of Upper and Lower Slaughter, or the market town of Stow-on-the-Wold. Honestly, the best way to do it is to just get in the car, turn down a narrow country lane, and get a little lost. Number 2. Bath. Bath is a city so beautiful it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site in its entirety, and it completely deserves it. It's most famous for its incredibly preserved Roman baths, built around natural hot springs over 2,000 years ago. After exploring that ancient wonder, you can actually enjoy the thermal waters yourself at the modern Thermi Bath Spa, which has a rooftop pool with amazing city views. But Bath's beauty is also in its stunning Georgian architecture. You can see it at its best in the sweeping Royal Crescent and the circular masterpiece known as the Circus. It's a city that blends ancient history and timeless elegance like nowhere else. Number 1. London. Of course, it has to be London. But not just the London of Big Ben and Buckingham Palace. While you have to see those icons, the true spirit of the world's greatest city is in its diverse, energetic neighborhoods. The real adventure is finding the city's hidden green spaces, like the stunning ruins of St. Dunstan in the east, Church Garden left after being bombed in the Blitz, or the enchanting Hill Garden and Pergola in Hampstead. It's about exploring the edgy street art of Shoreditch, the buzzing markets of Camden, or the quiet, colorful Mews houses in Notting Hill. London is a massive, endlessly fascinating city that always rewards the curious. You can visit a dozen times and still feel like you've just begun. It is, and always will be, the ultimate English destination. From the fairy tale charm of Arundel to the non-stop energy of London, England really does have a journey for everyone. We've walked along ancient walls, hunted for fossils on prehistoric coastlines, and found secrets hiding just around the corner from the tourist trail. The real magic of England is its variety. It's a country where you can go from a Roman ruin to a cutting-edge art gallery, all in a single afternoon. So get out there and explore. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure.